we couldn't get any pictures on it because when we put it in there, like it, we saved it and it just made it disappear. But we'll try still hope you enjoy it. I'm Zach. I'm Zach.
I'm Dalton.
I'm Tucker.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Matthew.
You should vote to try to make people's life better because we could get a president that will make prices go down and we could afford what we need. Or we could get one that isn't as good as we wanted. Your vote can change the turnout of things that could help or bring it down a little bit. But don't let that keep you from voting. We need to try and get more people to vote because the more people that vote, the better. And when more people vote, it shows the candidates that we care about the country and the world. But if we don't vote, then they think that we don't care. See other pages for more information.
$85% of the females vote, 87% of the males vote, 57% of the 18 through 30-year-olds vote, 75% of 31 to 40-year-olds vote, 100% of 41 to 50-year-olds vote, 100% of 51 to 60-year-olds vote, 75% of 61 and older vote. We surveyed 35 people.
Are you scared to be speaking for yourself? There are many that have a fear to vote because they don't want people to get mad at them because they voted for someone else. It's just the way that fear of getting judged takes over so many people so they don't even get vote in the elections that go on. And just over on the side wishing in the legislature so they could be involved in the election that could help all the poor or homeless or anybody out there. Anybody out there. Some people are just waiting out there for someone to come around and turn their life around and show them how to do so. Since they're waiting for a better life, that shows that they've let their fear take over them and aren't trying to vote and change their lives by themselves. Now don't be one of those who don't vote because they let their fear take over, so they don't vote and speak for their own voice. When you vote, you are taking that fear of voting out one vote at a time. Take that fear of being judged when you vote and turn it into confident feeling of satisfaction because you voted for who you believe was the best of all.
When you vote, there are a lot of things that follow along and help, more like health, family, homes, people, places, warfare, negotiating problems, tax issues, prices, etc. If you ask the president a question, he'll probably has an answer for you. But if you don't turn into a voter, the candidates won't answer the questions you ask. But turn into a voter and your voice will be heard and it will be answered by the president or the candidates. So do it and turn into a voter. See you vote for a change for more background.
If we don't vote, we will not have a good president. And if we have a bad president, our country is going to be dead. Voting with your friends and family will change our future in our presidential election. So please vote for the sake of your family's health, future, and peace. Voting could help your home from tax because if you vote for a good president, the president could cut back on taxes and you would have money to spend on clothes, water, and food. If you don't vote, then our president might cut back on voting and then some people can't vote.
Vote for your life and millions of other lives out there. You can change people's feelings and hope in in life and not make them feel like nothing. You could also help change the money that people have on having to spend on healthcare and all that type of stuff. The vote that you cast on election day could change more than you think. It could change people's lives, jobs, and help people even get jobs. So go vote in the presidential election and show the world you care about our country.
Voting can change many lives and the world. That is why it is important to vote. But if you didn't vote this year, it's important to plan to vote next year. Who knows, maybe your vote can be the one that really counts. But it most likely won't happen. If you plan to vote and are really wanting to vote, but a friend doesn't want you to, it's only because they think it doesn't matter. If you vote, they believe that it won't change anything, but that's just their fear of something wrong happening if they vote. Though, if you are really determined to vote and you've been watching everything about the election progression and are ready to vote for the president, go and vote. You've already been planning to vote, so plan to vote over and over and over again. Because when you plan to vote all the time, you can show the world that you care and show the candidates you care about the world and the nation that you live in. Now, will you plan to vote this coming election? Because your vote is your voice, and you should also honor past and support the future and vote!
Are there any questions?
Yes. You have a lot of material. How did y'all assemble that material?
Well, we got a sheet saying like the different structures we could use to like help support, and our group decided to use the emotional fear of voting. Like some people could get scared that they might get judged when they vote by like their friends or their family or any other person out there.
So this fear and judgment idea is sort of a group thing?
Yes, sir.
You all work out together? Because it is unique to the day, and it kind of points to why there might be trouble with educating a voter. Did you,
Yes,
any
sir.
people that you talked to, did you experience anyone that was afraid to express themselves?
Well,
Yes, sir. I personally did with my stepmother or or my dad. I'm not sure which one it was.
I found one person that they just didn't want to vote. They didn't feel like they needed to. They just said, I don't feel the need to.
Well, I like your group thing because I think you hit on something important. People don't want to think about it because they're afraid of projection, they're afraid of being wrong. In fact, a lot of people won't vote for a candidate that they believe in because they know he won't win, he or she won't win. But they're so low in the polls, and they're afraid to even try to convince somebody because they're afraid to be thought of as a loser.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
came up with very important points. Congratulations.
Thank you,
And I
sir.
just want to congratulate you guys for incorporating your survey and the results on the screen. That was very effective and a really, really good use of the graphic. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. It's thanks to Stack.
Well, Zach, that was really effective. That was really effective way to get